But first, in our WBON-TV big story of the day, it's a story we've been closely following here at WBON-TV 9. We've learned more about the cause of that train wreck last week just outside of Livingston. CSX has concluded that the wreckage was from the train in the crash county was caused by a wheel bearing failure on one of the cars. CSX reports that all 16 rail cars were cleared up by 3:30 on November the 25th, and that crews from CSX cleared the affected area of all leaked materials, and that included the replacement of cleaned soil. We're going to have more details on that as they become available from CSX. Well, law enforcement is investigating after a body was discovered in Garrett County. The Garrett County Sheriff's Office reported that the body was found just before 5 p.m. on Saturday on a property located off of Burdett Knob Road. That's in northern Garrett County. The property owner found the body while checking a remote area of their property. Garrett County Coroner Shane Young stated that the body was removed and taken to the state medical examiner's office for identification. The investigation is ongoing, and anyone with any information is urged to contact the Garrett County Sheriff's Office. Well, a Central Kentucky man, David Edward Kedrowski Jr., faces multiple charges after resisting arrest during a traffic safety checkpoint also in Garrett County. Kedrowski was on November the 25th. He allegedly refused to comply with troopers' orders and had no driver's license. When asked to exit the vehicle, he reportedly did not, leading the trooper to break the window and deploy a taser. Kedrowski accelerated, starting a pursuit which ended on Hamilton Valley Road. He had a female passenger. They were commanded to exit the vehicle and arrested. Kedrowski is charged with operating on a suspended license, resisting arrest, wanton endangerment, reckless driving, as well as other offenses. Well, if you were in the area of Richmond Walmart last night, you might have noticed that they were experiencing an evacuation. That was Sunday night, and that was due to reports of a possible gas leak. Emergency crews, including police, fire, and emergency management, responded to that scene. The store was evacuated while crews worked to locate and address the minor gas leak. The issue was successfully repaired, and the store has been reopened. Well, the Richmond Police Department is asking for your assistance. They are looking to speak with a woman that you can see here in this picture. Officer Harris needs help identifying the suspect and the vehicle. You can see the vehicle up on your screen now. In regards to an open case, if you have any questions or if you have any information, you can email Harris, that's THARRIS at richmond.ky.us, or you can call the dispatch, that's 859-624-4776. Take a good look at those pictures and let the Richmond Police Department know if you have any information on that suspect. Well, a preliminary hearing for Brittany Slaughter and Adam Hayes, charged with murder of 4-year-old Chloe Darnell in Whitley County, took place this morning. In addition to murder, both face charges of abuse of a corpse and tampering with physical evidence. Hayes faces extra charges, including trafficking a controlled substance, being a felon in possession of a firearm, and marijuana possession. During the hearing, Whitley County Sheriff's Lieutenant David Lassiter testified that the couple's home was described as filthy, covered in urine and dog feces. Lieutenant Lassiter mentioned substances including marijuana and meth, and testified about finding heroin and scales in the home. Hayes allegedly said Chloe fell from a shelf. He performed CPR for 6 hours but didn't call 911 due to substances in the home. Slaughter later confessed assisting with locating Chloe's body at a local cemetery. Slaughter is held on a $500,000 cash bond. Hayes has the same bond with an additional $35,000 extra for the extra charges. A man is facing charges after allegedly shooting his ex-girlfriend in the back. Austin Barnett, 24, was involved in an argument with his ex-girlfriend at a home on North Central Avenue in Nicholasville. During the altercation, he reportedly pulled out a gun and fired 3 shots through the front door toward his ex-girlfriend, hitting her twice in the back. The Nicholasville Police Department states that she was seriously injured. After the incident, Barnett allegedly attempted to hide the gun down an alley about 50 yards away to conceal evidence. He has been arrested and charged with first-degree assault and tampering with physical evidence. Are you looking to get Santa pics for the holiday season and contribute to a good cause all at the same time? Well, last year, Berea Tourism hosted its Pet Photos with Santa event in partnership with the Madison County Animal Shelter, and they're doing it all again this December. Tourism officials will be set up at the Berea Welcome Center on Saturday, December the 16th, with jolly old Saint Nick himself. All you have to do to get a picture of your pet with Santa is bring a donation of dry dog food. During last year's event, Berea Tourism collected over 300 pounds of dog food. According to Berea Tourism, all proceeds from the event are going to the Madison County Animal Shelter. It looks like a fun day for you and your pets and a great way to donate this holiday season. Head on over to Berea Tourism on the 16th and get your pet photo with Santa. Well, the Kentucky Chemical Demilitarization Citizens Advisory Commission and Chemical Destruction Community Advisory Board are scheduled to hold a public meeting on Wednesday, December the 6th at 1:30 in rooms A and B on the lobby level at Eastern Kentucky University's Carl D. Perkins Building in Richmond. The event will provide updates on the closure phase and processing of agent-contained secondary waste following the completion of chemical weapons destructions operations at the Bluegrass Army Depot. The meeting will be open to the public, and for those unable to attend in person, a live video stream will be available on the program Executive Office Assembled Chemical Weapons Alternatives YouTube channel and Facebook page. The CAC and the CDACAB aim to keep the community informed and gather feedback during this phase. We're going to take a quick break. What a cold day we have here in the Bluegrass. We've got Susie. She's in the Weather Center, going to take a look at the week's forecast. That's coming up next. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Mushroom lovers, this one's for you. This is for the beef lovers too, the onion lovers, the Swiss cheese lovers. If you love all these things, then you're going to absolutely love our classic double mushroom onion melt. Try it now, only at A&W. Feel the heat at A&W with our delicious, cheesy, and spicy sriracha cheese curds. They're available for a limited time only, so come on in and try some today. Only at A&W.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
If it won't go down,
call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
what do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON-TV 9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from Emergency Management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON-TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings, and log on to WBON-TV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON-TV 9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON-TV Channel 9. A very cool, chilly morning for the start of our work week here in the Bluegrass. We've got Susie Martin to take a look at the forecast and hopefully a warm up in store as well.
Gwendolyn, it is cold out there. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and a great holiday weekend. But this chill is now what we are dealing with this week as we're back to the grind. And we do have some areas of sunshine, as we can see on the time lapse here of our webcam. But we do have the cold in place, so you can't really see that. But you step outside, you really feel it. Blustery conditions. We are going to be warming up, though. There is a gradual warming trend, and by the end of the week, some big pattern changes. So we'll introduce rain back into the equation, and we're also tracking, again, warming conditions. But tonight, it is looking cold as we're well below the freezing point. Expecting temperatures to bottom out in the mid-20s, actually, with mostly clear skies, a rather benign night. Dry weather continues to dominate as we have an area of high pressure ruling the region. So this is going to be really resulting in a lackluster scene precipitation-wise, no rain or snow for that matter, and given the temperatures. We have got plenty of sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow, but pretty cold as we start the day off at around 20 to 22 degrees. We're projecting lows at around those that level down to 22 in Lexington. Afternoon temperatures will be climbing into the lower 30s, so our day will be spent generally below freezing with lots of sunshine, though, at least. It'll look nice if you're indoor, nice heated spot, but when you step outside, we're going to feel that rawness of the cold. As we focus on our Tuesday afternoon temperatures for tomorrow, again, we'll be peaking in those low to mid 30s, maybe up to 37 for Boonville if we're lucky. Pretty chilly, though, throughout. We're running below the average by about 16 to 17 degrees or more. Here's a look at the extended forecast, though, noticing how we really warm up quite quickly into the upper 40s by Wednesday and even the 50s by Thursday. Hey, back to more tropical temperatures. At least that's what it'll feel like compared to this chill. But rain lurks ahead by the end of the week. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBON-TV.com. Well, a teenager suffered a serious injury after falling near Broke Leg Falls on Friday. Wolfe County Search and Rescue responded to the scene at around 4 p.m. to assist with rescue efforts. Traditional carryout was deemed impossible, and the teenager had to be hoisted to safety by a helicopter. The area was heavily overgrown, requiring an extensive amount of trimming to clear about 30 yards of landscape and foliage. After the clearance, the rescue team safely raised the teenager from the bottom of the 50-foot cliff, and he was subsequently airlifted for further treatment. Well, over the weekend, Lexington police apprehended Demetric Wendell Davis, a murder suspect out of Georgia, after his cell phone pinged on Versailles Road. On November 18th, just after 2 p.m., Versailles police received the ping, leading officers to Davis, who was wanted for felony murder and aggravated assault. The 46-year-old was believed to be armed with a pocket knife. David was located at the Red Mile Casino, where he attempted to flee on foot, resisting arrest by striking, kicking, and attempting to bite officers. Upon arrest, a key linked to a stolen vehicle was found on his person. He faces charges including second-degree fleeing or evading police, receiving stolen property, over $1,000, resisting arrest, and third-degree assault of a police officer. Well, the FBI is alerting Kentuckians to an old scam that's back again, known as jury duty scam. The scammers tell you that you failed to report for jury duty and may threaten criminal prosecution or even jail time. The scammer also says that he or she can avoid arrest by paying a fine immediately and then may request payment information or other personal information over the phone. The scammers may provide information like titles or badge numbers of legitimate law enforcement officers or court officials, names of federal judges and courtroom addresses to make the scam appear credible. The FBI advises if you receive a call or an email, do not provide any personal information and report it, and the description of the caller and any available caller ID information as well to the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center. That is www.ic3.gov. The FBI is reminding people that federal courts nor anyone else calls prospective jurors and asks for money or personal identifying information over the phone. If someone is summoned for jury duty fails to appear, that person will receive a letter by U.S. mail and not by phone or email. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Rule up next with sports.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Richmond has its very own TV station, WBON-TV Channel 9, featuring 4 new TV channels of programming. Our primary station, 9.1, is available over the air with an antenna on all area cable systems, Roku, and our live player at WBON-TV.com. You'll love the local sports and other local programming, including the only local newscast for the greater Richmond area, live at 5 daily. Find out more at WBON-TV.com.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Micah Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON-TV Channel 9. The state championship football games have been all set now, and some basketball teams around Central Kentucky are getting their high school season started tonight. Here's Dawson Rule with all the details.
The KHSAA Football State Championships are set. So let's check out the matchups 1A through 6A. Pikeville rematches Raceland in 1A. Mayfield gets a chance at another state title against Ocath in 2A. Bell County gets a crack at Mighty Cal in 3A. Powerhouse Boyle faces a tough Covcath team in 4A. Cooper faces Bowling Green in 5A, and Trinity plays Bryan Station in 6A. 1, 2, and 4A will play Friday, and 3, 5, and 6A will play Saturday at Kroger Field. Now moving on to some other sports, EKU was selected to play in the National Invitational Volleyball Championship, basically the NIT for volleyball. The Colonels will open play against Clemson at 4 o'clock on Thursday. The EKU team was upset early in the ASUN tournament, but had a good enough resume in place to secure this spot in the volleyball NIT. Their opponent, Clemson, is 17-13, so Eastern won't be an underdog in this one, and I think it'll be a great game. The Colonels girls basketball team won on Saturday by 75 points. They beat Campbellsville-Harrisburg in a game where multiple players scored in double figures. Antoinette Walker had 27, Rafaela Toussaint had 12, and Bridget Fox added in 10 points. The game was also Antoinette Walker's 35th in a row scoring in double figures. The Colonels went 44 of 91, which is almost 50% from the field, and out-rebounded Campbellsville-Harrisburg 61-51. The team is now sitting at 6-1 on the year. The men's team is 2-2 and hosting a big home game against Troy tonight. While Eastern has dropped 2 disappointing games against UT Martin and Prairie View, this is a perfect game for them to get back over 500 before embarking on a tough part of their regular season non-conference schedule, including Western Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, UNC Greensboro, Alabama, and number 1 ranked Purdue. The Wildcats of Kentucky are 5-1, getting ready for a top 25 matchup against Miami tomorrow. But the last game the Cats played was a great one for scoring. As a team, they hit 118 points and 6 different players hit double figures. Trey Mitchell had 18, Antonio Reeves had 23, DJ Wagner had 28, Justin Edwards had 10, Reed Shepard added in 12, and Rod Dillingham scored 16. Don't forget tonight's another edition of the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, where the panel will have some basketball previews in store, along with other great sports happenings. Join Michael, Samantha, and myself at 6, live here on WBON-TV for the JBC Sports Show. That's going to wrap up today's sports report. This is Dawson Rule with Madison County Sports Coverage.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got some traffic news coming for you right after this.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, artisan owner of Leeds Fine Jewelry. If you're looking for holiday gifts, we have faceted Kentucky earrings in silver and gold. We also have Kentucky agate red and black set in sterling rings starting at $179. Do you have broken items? We can get them fixed for you for Christmas. We're open on Mondays through Saturdays starting December 1st, 108 East Main Street in beautiful Richmond, Kentucky. Remember, we're locally owned and we're nationally known.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON-TV Channel 9. Some information coming out of Laurel County. Sheriff John Root is asking for the public's help in finding a man that they say is guilty of a Thanksgiving Day assault on another man using brass knuckles. Deputies say the suspect, Jonathan Andrew Gray, 33, of Lilly, should be considered armed and dangerous. Deputies say just after 8:30 Thursday, Gray struck another man in the head with brass knuckles on Curry Road, around 10 miles east of London. Deputies say the victim suffered a serious injury and was taken to the hospital. Deputies also say Gray had fired a pistol before leaving the area on foot. He's now facing a second-degree assault charge. Anyone with information about Gray's whereabouts is asked to call the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, 606-864-6600. Motorists that are going to be traveling in Garrett County, this note's for you. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet informs motorists about a temporary lane closure on Crab Orchard Road. That's Kentucky 39 in Garrett County. The closure, in effect from November 27th to December 7th, is necessary for culvert repair operations. The affected area is one lane at mile 3.7 near the intersection with Gilbert's Creek Road. A temporary traffic signal is operational to guide motorists, and signs are in place to alert drivers. The closure is subject to change based on weather conditions, emergencies, and other factors. Motorists are encouraged to exercise caution while passing through that work zone. Well, thanks for joining us today here live at 5. We've got lots more local programming today here right on Channel 9. Tonight we've got that Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. We've got Michael, Dawson, and Samantha all coming in tonight to look ahead at the high school basketball season. That season does begin tonight. They're also going to preview the season for all the teams and look ahead at some of the big games coming up for the season. Again, that is the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. That's going to be starting right here on Channel 9, starting at 6 p.m. Don't forget to tune into that and all the other great programming right here on Channel 9. Check your local listings for all the programming that we have here. Thanks so much for joining us today live at 5. It's chilly out there. Make sure you bundle up, and we will see you right back here tomorrow live at 5.